This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
After lap, see Steven on the apron, almost in the grass, trying to get some forward bite there.
That's for 11th, 12th, and 13th with 27 laps to go.
Yeah, and going back to the brakes, if you abuse the brakes, it'll take its toll on that right front tire, and you'll start to lose the front grip, and then it just compounds from there. You won't be able to run low all the way through the corner like Steve is here if you've abused the right front tire.
All this action continues now with 26 laps to go, and there's the race leader as Stenhouse. He's got only 17 cars total on the lead lap as we've been mean, lean, and green. We're under a red flag situation here at Lucas Oil Raceway. We were sailing right up until this moment. We have a 3-car incident involving the 40 of Tim Andrews, who was multiple laps down. In fact, a total of 5 laps at the time of the crash. The 62 of Michael Annette, who was running 6th, and the 66 of Stephen Wallace, who was running in the 11th spot. And as you can see, we got 3 race cars that are torn up. All right, let's show you what happened. It's already in progress there, and there's Steven as he just couldn't get it turned.
And Steven got a little bump from the 30 car and through the car. Watch this. It's like this is a little late, but he had gotten a bump through the car on the right rear, had to turn right to try to save the car, and drifted right into the 62.
The 40 car and the 62 car got together somehow, were parked backwards up against the wall. See the 30 car and the 66 race, and the 30 hit the 66 in the back a little bit. And there was nowhere for anybody to go. Massive wreck here.
Yeah, if we go back a little bit earlier, we can see that there was contact with the 30 and the 66 because neither of them could get slowed down. And believe me, the spotters jump on the radio and say, "Shut it down, shut it down."
And here's what you were talking about a little bit
on the next stretch. And the spotters identify it. They jump on the radio, a little bump at the same time. That's where it throws the 66 over on the right rear. See the left front tire? He's turning to the right, turning to the right. Nothing he could do.
Yeah, I mean, that was just racing between the 30 and the 66. The 30 bumped the 66. You see Kevin Harvick's car is right here to 33. He owns that car. He owns a 2 car of Elliott Sadler. Oh, you see Elliott get sideways there. It looks like he got a bump from Justin Allgaier.
Remember, Sadler started dead last in this 42 car field. Look at Buescher trying to go down low on the apron in the 30.
Ricky Stenhouse clears Austin Dillon. You see Trevor Bayne making the move to the inside with the cooler right side tires. They're going to pay off through the middle of the corner.
I tell you, Austin Dillon's holding on good on the top side of that track, and Bayne gets a little bit more of a bite up off of turn 2, racing down the back straightaway into 3.
Right side of your screen, that is Carl Edwards as he is trying to fight his way back. That's Jeremy Clements.
A little contact, Jason Leffler into the back of David Stremme.
Action continues. As you can see, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Trevor Bayne, they have back in the 1-2 position. Here comes Keselowski taking a look underneath the 33 of Austin Dillon as well.
These guys just dive bombing these cars down into the corners. Only 15 laps to go, and they're sailing them in the corners really deep right now.
We talked earlier how this has been a gentleman's race, comparatively speaking, for short track racing. But here we go. It's getting late.
Now Austin Dillon just got a bump from behind, and Mike McDowell, that's the risk you take when you have old tires on the car.
I got the gentleman's stuff just went out the window.
Yeah, Drew Herring in the 88 of Eric Almirola did a little rubbing as well.
Yeah, new tires allow the car to turn better, accelerate better, brake better. Austin Dillon has none of that. He's got old tires on this car still, and you see it right in the middle of the corner.
You know, we watched a truck race the other day, and they ran like 115 laps caution-free. But when they did that, you could really tell the 4 tires did a lot for those trucks. The 2 tires held for Michael and some other people, but, Trevor
Bayne as he has gone up in smoke. Second place, Trevor Bayne.
Stay down low as you can. Stay down. Caution's out.
Oh, that's going to help Carl Edwards.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
You hear the frustration in Trevor's voice. This would have been a career best for him. His prior best was 3rd at Chicago this year. Still looking for that first win in the Nationwide Series, and it's not going to happen tonight. What looked like, guys, with 20 laps to go, a Roush sweep of the top 3 spots. It's now down to Ricky Stenhouse.
That's crazy. You don't normally see cars blow engines on short tracks because they don't run along a lot of RPM for a long time.
Back and show you on board with Elliott Sadler.
He's picking the throttle up off of turn 4. You can see it just grenades.
We saw it start to expire on the exit of the corner. A lot of times these things will break pieces on the upper end, valves and things, on deceleration when you go into the corner.
And did you see that? Well, they'll be looking on that, and look at this. We talked about how hot the brakes can get. There is a fire. Look at this right side.
I'll tell you what, I've seen rotors getting hot, but this fire won't go out on this 31 car.
It's burning big here.
Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of times rubber will build up underneath inside there
Rotor's blowing
and
up.
catch on fire, but this looks worse than
Nah,
that.
that's not good. I mean, there's a lot. The brake scoot, well, it looks like it just went out. Oh, it's back up again.
He's got a serious problem, and we have got 1 lap to go. We're going green next
He has
time
got
by.
it. Looks like he's got brake
What do you
hoses.
do?
Yeah,
Is it running? Yeah, but it's like all over the place. Water's at 300.
Oh.
Get up there alongside that too. That's where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, it's coming out of both sides. This car has got a fire on it. He's got to have to get out of this car.
Rusty, this is starting to look like oil fire.
Yes.
They are bringing the yellow flag back out because of the situation involving the 31 of Justin Allgaier. So what was a potentially great run for him could also be going up in flames. Well, Justin Allgaier has taken his car behind the wall. It erupted into flames. It was a lot more than just a brake fire. Look at the dejection on his face. Remember at Road America, he was leading there when he ran out of fuel. He was running second here when all this happened as he pulled off.
We thought he had a brake scoop catching on fire, the brake hoses, but it looks like an oil fire, Ricky, just on both sides coming out.
I think it started as a brake fire, and then I think it transferred all that heat into the engine department there and caught an oil line on fire.
Good. He's out.
Let's reset this for you because you aren't going to believe who's in second place, folks. The man who started 42nd in this year, and Elliott Sadler. For a while there, they had Sadler right up there in the front row, but they've readjusted according to scoring. And so now we go back to green flag racing, and there'll be 4 laps remaining here at Lucas Oil Raceway.
Nobody's had anything for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. all night. Let's see if Brad Keselowski's got any muscle on the high side. Wasn't able to clear him. That's very important.
Down into turn number 3, and Sadler looking for an opportunity to get past both of them.
A little contact here. A little more contact.
And they come by with now 3 laps remaining, and he does finally clear him.
See Brad trying to do the crossover underneath Stenhouse right now, try to get alongside him down the back straightaway.
Coming to 2 to go.
We haven't seen anybody challenge him all night long.
And Brad's just got
He's leaning on him.
He's leaning on him. He's taking him right to the wall, and here comes Sadler with an opportunity to get around. And Stenhouse, he's coming charging fast, and he's going to bang the wall, bang Sadler. Here we go.
Brad Keselowski overdrove the corner, used up Ricky Stenhouse.
Sadler's going around. Does anybody hit him? And yes.
Oh, his teammate.
Contact with the 33 of Austin Dillon.
Get it going if you can. I know you're out here.
boy.
If you can.
The caution is out. We'll have a green-white checker.
Marty, I almost saw this setting up. You saw Ricky Stenhouse restarting on the outside all night long. He went to the inside this time, and that just wasn't a good line for him.
Boy, that's a great point, Rusty. I'll tell you what, this contact isn't over. Now we got to restart, and Ricky Stenhouse is fired up. I could tell by the way he came off turn 4. Elliott Sadler's had a night to write a book about. I mean, bad to good to bad.
He had a shot there after coming back from...
Stenhouse getting down the corner. Elliott actually loses a little bit here, gets in the side of him. Elliott spins. Everything's looking pretty good, and here comes along his teammate, and wham! Last thing Harvick wanted to see his car owner.
Man, give Elliott Sadler a lot of credit. He could have used up. He could have taken Ricky Stenhouse out here. Okay, all he had to do was turn to the right to try and save himself, and he was courteous to Ricky Stenhouse there, and it cost him a spin and ultimately a car. But I applaud Elliott Sadler.
Stenhouse up front, Buscher third, Herring in fourth. That's right, Drew Herring, and we're green. Our 3rd green-white checker ever here at Lucas Oil Raceway. And look at Keselowski trying to protect both top and bottom.
He did a good job threading the needle, getting through those guys because, hey, look at this.
How Drew Herring get bumped off the wall.
Still bumping.
Side by side with the 18. Michael McDowell, his teammate. Here we come to the white flag. This race will be official.
I think Ricky Stanton.
Look out, here goes Brian Scott heading for the wall, coming back up across the track.
Wow.
The race stays green for right now, down the backstretch, and it looks like Brad Keselowski is going to take this win. He's opened up the margin. So after Ricky Stenhouse dominated this race, leading 188 laps, here comes Brad Keselowski, leading 7 of them to take the win.
Good job, boys. Way to get that done, Brad. Awesome job.
James Busher.
So we're going to make something of it. Really proud of that. Yes, we're going to miss all day long. We're proud of that.
They certainly should. So did James Busher. Remember, he finished 13 to go in the ARCA race, second in the trucks last night, second tonight in the Nationwide Series.
Tell you what, with 100 laps to go, I didn't think the 22 would win the race.
No, saw that big puff of smoke, had no idea what was causing it.
You see, Brad's
I don't think Stenhouse is happy. Remember when Brad got into him, rode him up the track, and he's trying to catch up to him, and Brad's having none of it.
That'll be an interesting conversation, I think.
Yeah, I think we'll keep the cameras on.
I was looking at the right side of the 22 at Keselowski. I don't see any marks on it, guys. That's a pretty clean right side. This doesn't look like he roughed up Ricky Stenhouse, but he drove him deep down that corner. Take a look at that. Just one little tiny mark in the back. That's about it.
All right, let's check in down with Todd Gordon. He's a happy crew chief.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a special presentation of ABC Sports, home of college football's national championship.